From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
Some texture in the sky is an encouraging sign that the rain is finally starting to relent. You probably don't even realize this. When you don't see much on that horizon, everything is just, blanketed in white or gray. A lot of that is because of the raindrops that are obscuring the view. But when you can see some of that texture, you have to have some relatively clear air to be able to pull that off. So a good sign. We'll just leave it at that. 64 your temperature at the airport. Wind out of the south at about 10 miles per hour. 64 is not a big number, and it's not a number in my world that jumps off the page of, oh my goodness, we have a ton of instability in the air. But there is sun. And there's also the addition of limited sunshine farther off to our west, which could it technically be enough to get a random thunderstorm or two going? Yeah, probably. The steadiest rainfall, though, that's all east, so we're done with that. This is going to be the air mass that we keep an eye on, and I will note there are a few of these little guys starting to get going and become a bit more organized toward Attica. We're not even at the thruway, but probably shortly toward the Leroy area. None of these are strong or severe, but they will produce some locally heavy rainfall. You see a few more of these on the north side of Buffalo. The main event out of this with regard to severe weather is going to end up staying farther off to our west. The more sufficient clearing was in northeast Ohio, and they had it during the peak heating of the day too. We're late stage in the afternoon right now. This has produced multiple severe thunderstorm and even tornado warning polygons there. Some of the leftovers of these storms will try to drift in our general direction, but by the time they get here, the atmosphere is not the same. Leftover rumbles of thunder perhaps, but for me, that is about it. I don't see severe weather on the table with this. Rain will be gone after midnight too. A wonderful weekend, including technically Friday. Friday will be dry, and I think we're gradually warming up all the way into the weekend, and much more than gradually warming up by next week. That will be your headline, maybe impact-worthy heat headlines next week. Probably by the middle part of the week. Could be dealing with some heat advisory criteria out of that. Future View kicks a lot of this to the curb. Again, after midnight, like I mentioned, the models really don't deviate much from that overall logic. Friday features a mix of clouds and sunshine, a nice way to end the week. Bit more of an increase as we go deeper into Friday night, but that weak weather maker keeps the rain south of the New York state line. We're back to mainly sunny skies on Saturday. Upper 70s for highs. If you like that, Sunday's going to be just as good, if not even better, maybe even low 80s for highs to close our weekend with more continued sunshine. Core of our ridge of high pressure. It's going to affect us. This is why it will be hotter next week, but it's still not parked over us. Model guidance keeps it more like an Ohio Valley kind of centered issue there. Multiple showers and storms riding along the edge of that ridge of high pressure. That might be the only saving grace from some of these heat-related headlines. If it doesn't rain, we're talking heat index numbers way into the 90s and maybe even triple digits by the middle part of next week, including some temps themselves of 90 or more. We're back after the break.